Assalamu alaikum. I am back. So I'm going to fix my camera first. I am back and I'm going to show you how I have taken what I'm going to do to take the cornbread that I made earlier and make it into stuffing. So we know now that what people say.
Tell them about them Indians on Thanksgiving. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
We know now. Well, not that we know now. They suggest now that you don't put your stuffing inside of the bird as you cook it because the liquids from the bird can go deep into the stuffing and not reach the proper temperature in order to kill the salmonella. So I make my stuffing separate.
Nah. Tell them about them Indians on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
No, don't tell them. You'll lose fans. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Don't do it. It's a post-Trump era. Don't.
Oh, I'm definitely saying it now.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Shh. My husband asked me to say happy.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't.
So my husband asked me to say happy.
Do a commercial. Do a commercial. Do a commercial.
So he asked me to say happy Thanksgiving.
Offer bread and vodka. It's gonna go good with your Netflix and chill. I'm scared. I have no parts in this.
He don't have no parts in this.
No parts in it.
He asked me to say happy Thanksgiving, and I said that I was not going to say happy Thanksgiving because we do not actually celebrate Thanksgiving. We do not celebrate the murder of indigenous people, and this is Indigenous People Day. But what we do is we do take this day that all of our family have off, and we do have a dinner with our extended family. It's the one time a year that we get to see them, and everybody has off, and it has no religious connotations to it, and so we go and spend our time with our family. However, I don't consider that celebrating Thanksgiving. So that's my spiel. In the meantime, I am going to make some cornbread stuffing to go with my my turkey. That's my turkey, right? So here we go. So first thing I'm going to do, and I do have to give y'all a warning that this is about comfort food. This is not about low fat kind of stuff, right? So we're using a lot of butter. So I'm gonna make enough stuffing. I'm putting my pan on high. I have a 12-pound turkey. So this is enough stuffing for a 10 to 12-pound bird. So I need an entire stick of butter, real butter, no margarine, right? And we're gonna let that melt down a little bit. I can see that, right? Yeah, I can see that. Then I have over here. So, and this is not a secret recipe because it's like right literally on the back of the box of the stuffing flavoring. I love this. This is more like a family tradition because my mom said use this if you make stuffing, and so ever since then I always use this. So I took this recipe on the back of the box and I doubled it. So I am using a stick of butter, 2/3 cup of onions, 2/3 cup of celery, and a tablespoon. What's in here is a tablespoon of the Bell seasoning. So to start off with, we gotta melt our butter down some. Sorry, I'll see a little bit. Try to make there we go, keep it still. And I'm gonna put my onions in there now. This has a lot of butter, but it is going to be spread over what is probably going to be about 16, 17 servings. Okay. An entire cup of celery, chopped celery, it's chopped like that. And we are going to cook this down until the vegetables soften. So this is the cornbread that I made earlier. If you didn't see that video, scroll down the page and look at that video. As you can see, my husband had a piece, so I got my second cornbread over here. But this is enough. This pan anyway is enough for about a 10 to 12 pound bird. What I do is, so while that goes down, I'm gonna cut this into slices real quick. Right? And I actually literally just gonna cut it all up into, not big, not, you know, we gotta, because we are going to end up crumbling it all. So my sauteed vegetables are smelling really good right now. I'm going to take this and I'm literally going to crumble. You don't want it in like really teeny weeny pieces, but you do want to break up the big chunks and crumble it up. All right, I'm going to turn this off now because that's almost done. Especially those edges. You don't want like super big pieces on the edges. All right. And so now that I have crumbled all of that up, I'm going to pour this inside of the bowl. I might have needed a bigger bowl. I think I might need a bigger bowl. Okay. So, vegetables are nice and ready. You literally just pour the vegetables over it. And you just sprinkle the Bell seasoning. And then I'm going to take a spoon and I'm going to mix it together. Now we have to add a cup of milk, but before I add the milk, see some big chunks, I like to make sure everything is really incorporated together. It's almost like you're making a salad. You gotta get those chunks broken down if you see big chunks like that, because you want to make sure that Facebook Live is so fun, isn't it? It's like really fun. Oh, you can't see my mix it. Huh? Isn't it? Right. No other way would we be able to like go in somebody's kitchen and see how they actually cook. Facebook Live is pretty fun. Okay, so I have to get a cup of milk, I think, yeah. It says milk or water. I normally use milk. Milk is just going to make it, so when you use milk, you're using, the biggest difference obviously is the fat. Oh, perfect. Exactly a cup. Got like exactly a cup left of my milk. Excellent. And the fat makes it more moist. So if I use water, the water would evaporate quicker. So I am actually going to put this inside of an aluminum pan. If I was making this for my own house, I would actually put it, get my last little bit of oil there. I would actually put it back inside of this pan, but because I am making it to take to somebody else's house, this is a heavy pan to try to carry around, so I'm going to actually put it inside of my, oh, that's another big piece, aluminum pan. So, I'm going to take this. So this actually actually, when you're ready, right before you're ready to serve it to eat, what you're going to do is you're going to put it in the oven just enough for it to get warm. So I smash it down because stuffing was supposed to go inside of the bird, and it's supposed to be nice and mushy and tight together, but now we try to be all safe with no salmonella poisoning, so I just try to simulate it being smashed down. Alrighty, so my stuffing is all smashed down, and that's it. I'm going to cover it with some aluminum foil, and that is how I make my stuffing. I start off with homemade cornbread, which you saw me do in the previous video. So you can scroll down the page for the cornbread. So Saba, if you're asking about the cornbread, I did that about I don't know, half an hour ago or something like that. You make the cornbread first, then you use the cornbread to make the stuffing. So this should be about equivalent to, if you're going to put it in the bird. So sometimes what people do is they will take and they will put the stuffing in after the turkey is done. My turkey is actually not cooked yet. I'm not cooking it until in the morning. And this is enough for a 10 to 12 pound bird. All right. So I have been cooking for 2 days since 6 a.m. starting at 6 a.m. on both days. So I'm getting ready to relax, and I'm actually done. I'm really proud of myself this year because I am not rushed. I got all my stuff done. I baked 25 bean pies and like 5 sweet potato pies. I got all of my customers taken care of. So I've started selling bean pies, so I got all my customers taken care of, and now I get to actually relax and get a good night's sleep before the morning. All right, so for everyone who is meeting with family tomorrow here in America, hope you enjoy your time with your family, and I will talk to you soon. Assalamu alaikum.